Hello, Star Family. ⁶ is here, and this is going to be a light language to help you find closure when it comes to a past partner, past relationship, a past friendship, family connection, anything that you want to receive closure from, any place, any connection where you feel as though there are untied strings or unfinished business. It's important to have closure because if not, you can stay energetically tied to that person while that person has gone on about their life. The interesting thing is, we often seek closure from that other person that we had to leave behind or that we're leaving behind. We often seek closure from outside, but nobody can give us closure. We can only find it within. We can't rely on another person for our well-being, our healing, our emotional happiness. And relying on somebody else to manage our emotions is also codependency, and that's unhealthy in itself. But it's our jobs to manage our own well-being. So closure comes from within. Closure is us tying up the loose ends within, looking at the situation in order to move on into a new phase. So some ways that closure can be achieved is by reflecting on the past person and reflecting on who that person really was, not who you wanted them to be or not how you wanted to see them or not just the good things that you saw about them, but them in their entirety. Look at the past person and really look at their behaviors or actions, how they made you feel. And looking at that, if you say, you know what, I don't want this back in my life anymore, that's great closure. Also, you can look at the bigger picture and understand the lessons that you learned. How will this previous situation, this previous connection, how will it benefit you moving forward? What lessons did you learn? And now you can take those benefits and you can move them into your future relationships. So there are different ways to find closure, but again, closure always comes from finishing up those loose ends within. So now we're going to do this transmission. I'm hearing that you may cry, or if afterwards you feel the need to cry, that's healthy. Tears are actually very, very positive and very healthy. We tend to think that they're a sign of weakness, but they're not. Tears are just a releasing of energy. That's all tears are, a releasing of energy. So that'll allow you to release whatever energies, thoughts, vibrations, whatever associated with that situation that you don't need anymore. Also, I'm hearing you may have some challenging dreams, and that will be for the same reason. You may have some dreams that you wake up from in the morning that may be a little challenging. And if you do experience that, that is because the dreams serve to, again, release whatever thoughts, energies, feelings that you no longer need from that situation that you have closure on. All right. So now let's begin. Hisekatara hamalana katatiri kototora sakatara hamalana katatari kititora sahalana makatara ikititu. Husakala hamana katatari ikititora sokota hamana kasatara hapalana katara. Hiti kototoro soho asahana makatara saha. Himanakatora saha manakatara saha. Hesakatara mulana katara katasaha humana katara rakitira sakatara. If there are any connections that are dead, let them go. If they're dead, they're dead, right? There's so much life that's around you now and so much life ahead of you. Focus on the present and shaping your future. Isikatara hamalana katatari ikititara sahata kalamana katara ikititoro sohola makatara ikititara saha. Heseko hadara makatara ikititara sohota kalana katara ora katasahira kata. Una sakatahasa. Himenakatatara sa. Usukamalana katara ikiti totororora sakatatara rikiti totorora malana katara rikiti totorora sakatatara lamana katara rikiti totorora sakatatara malana katara rikiti totorora sakata amana katatara hemana katatara isakete toro umalana katatara risikiti totorora malana kata. I am clearly seeing that the door behind you needs to be shut in order for the door in front of you to open. I see you standing in an in-between place, and as soon as that old door, that door behind you closes, the new one that opens up, there's so much beauty and light and abundance inside. I'm even seeing like a beautiful garden, so to speak. Isikamalana katara, hirikamalana katata hariri, disikatuturo, manakatatari, kitituro, rasakatatara, milinikituro, rakatatara, risikituro, homalana katatara, would kititiro, rasakatatara, malanakotoro, iketatara, ikitatora, ikitatora, hasakamalana katara, ikitatora, ruda katatara, sakatara, hoda kamalana katatara, kitite. O sahamalana katari, ikititura, rasaka. Nakasitura sala nakatiriki. Umana katara isi kituturu malana katara ikitiri sikuro malana katari kiti. Hisikara malana katari kitituru rasa katara malana katara ikitituru rosa kotora malana katara ikiti. Irisa katara ura sakamalana katara ikitituru rasa katara malana katara. Isi kamalana kata, isi kamalana kating, ikiting. Hisikihi malana katatari kitituro sakatara manakata. Iri kasakara hamanan katatara dari sikituturo manakatara ikitiri rososura malana katara ikitituro saha. Himana katatara kitiri rosaka malana katara kiti. I'm hearing, this is kind of a random message, but if there was any negative energy or anything that was given to you from this person that you are that you've received closure from now, or any time, if someone gives you something, some negative words, some negative feedback, or some unsolicited advice, you don't have to buy what that person is trying to sell you. And if they have already laid their burden down on your front porch, you can give it back to them. You can give that back to them. You don't have to hold on to someone else's negative energy or their negative, or somebody else's pain or things like that. When people try to evoke those feelings in you, it's because they have those feelings in themselves. So you don't have to hold on to anybody else's pain. You can just energetically give it back. Visualize or imagine yourself giving their clutter, their debris, whatever it is, giving it back to them. That also helps bring closure, because you can leave that energy in the past where it belongs. Hasakamalana katara ikiti tororo mana katatara ikiti kitoro malana katara ikiti tororo sakatara. Hisikamalana katara ikiti torora la katatara sakatara melanikiti. Irika sokotoro asakamalana kata. Itikodola makatara kiti tororo sakatatara hamalana katara kiti tororo sakata. Himana katatara ikiti tororo sakatara hamalana katara ikiti tororo sakatatara kiti tu. Hisikamalana katariri, kisikitiramana katatara, hitikititororo sakatara balana kata. Irikitita karara sakatara, imilina katatara, ikititara sakititorora sakatara balana kata. Irikatarasa, hinimalana katara, ikititorora sakatata haralama katara, ikititi. Hisikamalana, hisikamalana, hisikamalana. Thank you. Please like. Please share with those that need this as well. And subscribe for more energy healing. Sending you love.